more battle, more power. So yeah, last video for the Coliseum, because right now I really want to jump back on that main quest. And let's do the last GPs, or the last available GPs for now. I really think this is progress related, or character or chapter progress related this time around. Feels like it makes more sense, but we'll see as we go. About this one, I think that's the one where all the bombs drop in. Pretty simple. There's bombs dropping in. Don't be in the way if they're about to explode. If they are not about to explode, you can pick them up and throw them at your enemy. Like right now, the bomb directly dropped and exploded on both of us, causing a stagger, which seems to be less HP damage than Yakuza 3. They've balanced it out. I guess they've received, or they've noticed that it could be really cheap against both the player and the AI. Because sometimes you would just fight and then out of nowhere a bomb drops and boom, there goes your a massive amount of HP. And the next one is another. Hey, it's my student. Yo, I should have taught you never to jump and leap. But hey, I did teach this guy. And now I might as well test his abilities. He does have good combos, but he'll have a hard time just beating my sheer power. Because Saejima is quite a beast with the power he acquired from the master's training. So, of course, you know, this guy didn't really stand much of a chance unless he gets more experience. Anyhow, for the final battle, we get to fight. My cheesy interpretation. But we get to fight a Kabuki fighter. And this guy's not to be taken lightly. You know what? I don't want to spoil it, but you'll see. There you go. He counter throws. So you cannot mess around with that. Especially if he picks up a bomb, you let him take the damage for not throwing the bomb. But yes, this guy counter throws. He does have super armor on some of his attacks, like you saw. And he does have a quick jump kick. So he is a much more varied fighter than what you fought before. Which is why you do not want to take him too lightly. Especially finding him in this set, the bomb arena can be a pain in the ass. And also, I didn't think Kabukis could fight. But apparently this guy does know how to fight. They have their own fighting style. And yes, I remember, there's a fighting game, Kabuki Clash. So I guess that counts. Tengai Maikyu Kabuki Clash. Something like that. It was a cool fighting game. Alright, now that that's been dealt with, let us go to the next tournament. Insert Street Fighter Alpha 3 story mode music or whatever. Get ready, fighters! Fight or die! Alright, weapon GP. You get a basic set of 3 weapons. Choose the best according to your character. Now, I tried out the Knuckles because I like my punching attacks, and I was expecting to have the same type of punching attack into hard hit attacks. But no, you are set to the attack types you do with these kind of weapons. So I should have tried out Knuckles before. Yet, it came out to my advantage because, well, as you'll see, Knuckles have their own advantages, depending on your character. But with Saejima, if it's not the hammer, then the Knuckles are the second best thing. Especially for this guy using a gun. I didn't see gun in the option. I would have been interested if I could pick a gun. But yes, Saejima will just pummel through the opponent with a 5 to 6 hit combo. Yeah, that's a 5-hit. And you can either just punch the gut out of him to make him fall, which will do it's a good amount of damage, but it has a narrow range, you know, it's frontal range. So if you miss that frontal hit, you can easily get punished. Same goes for the kick. If you press circle, you won't do the beatdown attack that you used to do, but you'll do a straight up kick. Maybe it's because he hasn't learned how to fight with brass knuckles. Unlike Kiryu. So brass knuckles came to be a big help. You can do a lot of you can stun enemies. And this guy, well, this guy, simple description, he's Vega but with 2 claws. Or what's his name? Vega, Li Pai Long, Tao Pai Pai, what's his name? That I forgot his name. You beat him in Yakuza 3 because you beat him in Yakuza 1. You guys know who I'm talking about. I made this exact same joke back when I was fighting him because he's from that Chinese mafia. Look at that damage! Wow. Okay, that damage could have been more. But yeah. Basically, he fights a bit like him, but a bit faster. So don't give him a chance to breathe. And now, let's see who the final opponent is, because, hell, the other ones didn't cause much more trouble to my bare knuckle. No, brass knuckles. I can't make a bare knuckles joke here. So, Taiga Saejima! I'm never doing this again. Oh, shit! Him! He's your nunchaku trainer with the power of the afro. My basic tip, if you have the knuckles, use them. Because you do remember that certain nunchakus, or most nunchaku attacks, will take a while to start up. So at this point, don't let them start up. Just keep attacking. Like, do like Michelangelo's super move and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Fighter Tournament. That game was it was interesting. But still, the only thing you need to remember is attack, 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 attack. Look, I even got him on a reverse head. You can just stun him by attacking constantly. And then finish him off with this unexpected move. I didn't even know I had that move. I did not know I had that move, but this just makes a supreme victory. So yes, if you happen to fight this guy and you have brass knuckles, continuously stun hit him. And then finish him off with that 3-count punch. I have no idea where that attack came from, but I want to do it again. Maybe I should upgrade my knuckles. Okay, now you get Tag Match GP. Hey, isn't that the photo of the person I have met early on in my chapter? Maybe he knows a thing or two about tagging. And so far you can use all your students to be tag partners. So this is a cool aspect. I like that. You've trained them, thus they can fight with you in the underground tournament. And well, yeah, this makes much more interesting matches because you can, as you know your students, you can gauge whether or not they are proper to fight in certain against certain opponents, or good tag team partners overall. And we are fighting the Spitting Twins. They are a tad bit annoying, but you know, as you saw, Mr. Stone Cold Stunner can take care of him. He won't have any problems with them. You could always help and tag and, you know, just tackle 2 enemies at the same time. Also, I have no idea how to do the tag attack, the tag team combos. I know it has something to do with the other GP where there may be prompts to do tag attacks, but I still haven't found those out, and I can't promise you I'll ever show you a tag team attack. But hey, Stone Cold Stunner, man. Stone Cold Stunner. We're just tag teaming the heck out of this guy. Look at that. He's just constantly pulling it off. And he's even, you know, just comboing for me. So I really find that kind of cool. Makes me want to do more tag team matches. Makes me feel proud that I trained them. Of course, you know, Team Tiger is all about taking out the trash. Of course, I should have trained him not to run and jump on people, but hey, if some people can't, you know, evade it, then alright, that's their problem. I sure can. Ever since Yakuza 2. They should come out with different patterns, maybe. I mean, was only this one guy that just didn't do it. He tried to go for a run and jump, but he faked that. He tried to do a fake out as well. And I don't know how hard it would be to make an AI like that with a different pad like that. I don't know. It'd be a challenge. There you go. There goes his first partner, and there he goes. I like this team. It's very dynamic. I either get to use and abuse of my super armor, and he gets his follow-up grab after his hit, which is very, very deadly. Now, Team Tiger faces against these guys. I'm imagining that there might be... See, this is why you don't run and jump. Sometimes... I'm imagining that there has to be special teams around. And I guess, just taking a wild guess, maybe I have to do more fame collecting to get to fight him. Or get to the other GPs. I don't know. It's a fun minigame. I don't think it gets me as much XP. I don't think it gets me that much XP if I do it again. If you do it the first time, you get the full amount of XP, but if you do it again, you get less XP and less points because you've done it already. So I imagine... I really don't know. That was the only problem I had with that. I know in Yakuza 3, the DLC was special fights. You get special tag fights. I Kiryu Majima. So maybe we might get something like that for Yakuza 4, but so far I don't see a lot of initiative to grind here. Maybe for the weapons you can buy with points, but I don't see that much initiative. Maybe to get back into the flow of fighting? Or hey, maybe I should just go back here with another character. I mean, I'd be down with doing the Coliseum with Akiyama and Kiryu, because I know how they both fight, and they more so suit my style. I like using the super armor, but I don't know. It's just not that much of my style. I feel it's a bit cheap. What else? What else? I still haven't seen the other character. Well, I've seen him in the demo. And for this time, I wanted to use my boxing pupil. Hey, he had some cool moves before, so might as well give him a chance. All that except that utter piece of trash who we shall never talk about again. He will never, ever be my tag partner. Alright? We're concluding on this. That other student, he will never be my tag team partner. If I meet him in a cage match, I will beat the shit out of him. And I will make sure he quits. Because there's all that bent up frustrations I need to let loose. So yeah, aside from that, I wouldn't do a heat attack. Sometimes it doesn't detect it well, or maybe they're recovering faster than expected. Oddly enough, I wasn't able to pull off the wall rebounding heat attack, which I find odd, because I keep making them bounce off the wall. Maybe it's a different type of wall, or maybe it's just not accepted in this kind of scenario. Oh well, that's cool. Hey, maybe I'm forgetting my moves. I mean, finishing Dead Island and all that. Alright, alright. Who is next? Okay, this is the type of team you do not want to mess around. It's a Yakuza clown and a Kabuki. I already know that my partner might not be able to handle the Kabuki on his own, so I will take out the clown as fast as I can, and then help him out. Because on the standalone, the Kabuki is no one to mess with. And I'll see if I can get him into a stun lock by having both my partner and I just attacking him from side to side. Of course, this guy has ranged attacks, or wide ranged attacks, so that makes up for, you know, he can defend himself. So that wasn't too bad. That was kind of cool. Oh yeah, by the way, I played Space Marine. It's a good game. Very brutal, very visceral. But I'm not into the Space Marine universe, so I don't get the full effect of how cool it is. You know, if you're into Space Marine, Warhammer 40k, then you will definitely like this game. So far I'm enjoying the combat and the shooting, and this, the type of scenarios, but that's about it. That's about how much I'll get out of it, since I don't know the Warhammer 40k universe. I think I've played Dawn of War for like 10 minutes. I'm not a big RTS person, so that didn't last too long. And that was about it. So yeah, this really goes up to the true, well, to the Warhammer fans. It's kind of like if I try to give anyone here a Blade Runner game. I don't know. It wouldn't connect to anyone who hasn't experienced Blade Runner, the movie or the book or whatever. So that goes for a niche fan, and sometimes it's hit or miss. I was surprised I couldn't grab this guy. Volleyball bastard. No, it's not him. It's some other dude. Boxing person. I'm wondering if that was a tag move as my partner grabbed him. Maybe that was a tag move. I'll try it again eventually. I shouldn't waste too much time on that, but I'm still quite interested in seeing what it actually does and how many tag moves you have in this game. My partner's taking a massive beating. We shouldn't mess around with this one character. But I really wanted to see that tag move. I was giving him chances to grab him or capitalize, but it just didn't happen. So at this point, I'm just about to finish off the fight, since I can't grab him. You know, don't. If something doesn't work, don't try it twice. Well, don't try 3 times. Or 6 times in a row. But anyway, he is now finished, and we've won another tournament. I'm definitely getting the feeling that Seijima has a big power-up boost from the Master's training. So, I don't know what else to add to that. I mean, he is goddamn powerful. He makes up for his lack of stun locking with super armor and more power. So it's a great way to craft a character. He can hold his own. I mean, so far Akiyama, fast, speedy, and does a lot of stun locking by his multi-kick attacks. I'll still saying that Kiryu is the well-balanced well-balanced fighter. He knows everything. And wow, I do not know the name of that other character. Well, Seijima's power and, you know, using his invincibility and super armors. And I don't know the other character. I still call him Super Cop. That's because I only played him in the demo. But I can imagine that I might like his style because he is more based on countering his opponents depending on what they do. Oh, and on this one, I really wanted to show off those heat action. Since, you know, if I can't do my favorite ones, then I might as well do these ones. Yeah, I still want to plunge him face first on that grill. But I can't seem to do it now. Guess it's an arena thing. Anyway, this one guy's down. Who's next? Holy shit, it's Bobby. Go see the link in the past video. You'll get the joke. I'm not making fun of Bobby because he's Bobby. I'm just making fun of how random it is that he appeared in that game. I mean, it's as random as Shaquille O'Neal in UFC 2010, I guess? Ah, there you go. Great to the head. Or head to the great. Whatever you want to say. Anyway, I'm just taking him out. I don't want to spend more time on this. Why? Because I don't want to make Bobby jokes all the time. So fucking random. Okay. Who's next? And this is the final match. I shall be fighting this guy. Okay then. I was expecting someone like Master Komaki or someone else, but nah, I guess you'll do. Beggars can be choosers, and who knows? This guy can sometimes pull off some fearful combos. If you're not too careful. He is master of the karate. But not Mr. Karate. KOF 13. Next month, guys. Next month. I'm gonna give you going fucking nuts on that. Smoothly, we'll see, because that game is revitalizing my need to make some kind of a sprite-based fighting games or beat 'em up. A bit like Arc System work. Maybe I should apply there. Actually, maybe I should train for it. You know, oh, knee to the face. Always makes me cringe. You know what? Maybe I should train to get into Arc System work. After I'm done with the webcomic, I'll try to make a video game. Hey, Power of Mugen. Okay, maybe it's gonna be something else than Mugen, because, you know, some certain companies do not count Mugen as a viable option for a prototype. You know, certain companies are a bit jealous of people that make successful beat-em-up games with Mugen, you know. Certain companies that just didn't want to release this one game, Streets of Rage Remake. Certain companies that got a bit jealous and tried to can the project with a cease and desist. Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Instead of hiring these guys, well, they just shut down a potentially great project. Same goes, that same company kind of shut down a project about a 3D version of Sonic and Knuckles. But, you know, it's just because that project was better than Sonic Werehog, whatever you want to call it. Or Sonic and the Black Knight. Anyway, it's just this one certain company. We won't name too much. And this is the character profile. Pause the video if you want to read more of it. From what I've seen here, there's an hint that there might be much more GPs remaining. Not just looking at the question marks, but there's more. Actually, you know what? Maybe I take that back. There's possibly 4 hidden ones. Or, okay, I take that back. There's not more than that. It's all cool. My mistake. But yeah, you can see some bios of some of the fighters that you've encountered, and you can see that there's more fighters remaining to be challenged or fought with. This one's one of the best references I've seen. I really like what they did. They have a lot of inspiration for their arena fighters. I really want them to push this further, much further. Not pushing it to, going crazy by bringing fighting lawyers or fighting attorneys or, you know. But, yeah. I don't know why I'm feeling salty today. I think Sega and Capcom are are on my bad side. Sega for obvious reason, and Capcom, well, you gave me bear fart in my new fighting game. So, and oh yeah, that new Power Stone system. Okay, it's a system. It's not a Power Stone game. Anyway, you guys will check it out. Street Fighter vs. Tekken, and I shall be back to serious storytelling. Let us go, Majima.